Adulthood is supposed to be a time of effortless pleasures and happy memories, but for the hundreds of thousands of kids in the foster care system, those everyday delights can be hard to come by. That's why one organization, One Simple Wish, is so incredible as they work to grant wishes for the kids who need it most. Take a look. Danielle started One Simple Wish with an idea to spread joy to foster kids one wish at a time.
One of the things that One Simple Wish tries really hard to do is to get people to see these children as individuals, to think of them as their children.
They began granting these wishes in 2008. Since then, the organization has granted over 15,000 wishes to kids of all ages. They allow foster kids around the country to know that they are truly cared about.
I believe that kids are just endless possibilities, and they all deserve a shot at becoming the most extraordinary people they can be, and if I can even have a little small part in that, I'd like to.
Give it up for the extraordinary founder of One Simple Wish, Danielle Glito.
Sorry.
Well, Danielle, welcome to The Real. We're so
thank
excited
you.
to have you here today.
I'm so excited to be here.
So what was it about your experience with the foster care system that made you want to start One Simple Wish?
Well, my husband and I decided when we were ready to start a family that we wanted to do it through adoption. So that was our plan A, which I always enforce because a lot of people think that that's always, their plan B. And we looked into a lot of options. We looked into international and private. And when we discovered the foster care system, it just clicked. It just felt like this was what we wanted to do. And it wasn't long after that that we just saw the huge needs gap that existed between what the children were being provided and what they actually needed to have fulfilling, happy childhoods. And, after a few months of fostering, a few years of fostering, and finally adopting my daughter, who you saw in the video.
So cute.
I know, aren't they great?
Love it.
After adopting, or Mia being placed with us, I found out I was pregnant just 2 weeks after that.
Wow.
And so very quickly, we had this family, and so we said, we can't keep fostering, but we're not done.
Yeah.
There's more we need to do, and we need more people to know that they can help too.
Yeah.
And I think that's
good.
So beautiful. What challenges do you still face?
One of our biggest challenges is in getting people to feel connected to foster care. So, I don't know, even within the audience, how many people have had any exposure to the system, whether they were in it or knew someone in it. But there are a lot of causes, a lot of important causes, and things like childhood cancer or autism, which have been talked about over and over and over again, as they should. People connect because they feel like it could be them. It could be them, it could be their child, or it is their child, or it was them growing up. And foster care doesn't impact as many people, and I think people don't think, well, that could be me, or that could be my kid, and so we don't talk about it.
Wow.
And for us, if you're not talking about it, then people aren't paying attention to it.
Right.
And so that's why, with our program, it makes it an easier conversation. We don't have to get into the depths of what's broken. We can talk about what you can do.
Wow.
And I think that's so important.
Joe.
Yep.
Now, we know that you've been granting a lot of wishes, which we love, and we wanted to give you the chance to ask for a wish of your own, because I'm sure you've got some in there, right? So, would you like to take a walk over to the Real Wishing Well with us?
Oh my God! Am I going down?
Okay, so we have a bucket here filled with coins because of all the kids that you've been so good to. We wanted to give you a ton of wishes. So go ahead, toss them in.
Okay, all at once?
Close your eyes and make a really big fatty wish.
One at a time, okay. Am I keep throwing
Make
them
another
out?
one.
Okay.
Oh, we'll do them all.
Yes.
So, did you make your wish?
I made a few.
You made a few?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you did?
Yes.
Sure? Okay, well, our friends at Retail Me Not heard your wish, and Retail Me Not is a company that helps people save money when they shop. So they wanted to help you grant more wishes, so they're donating $10,000
Oh my God, thank you so much.
How will this help One Simple Wish?
I wish there was another 10 down there.
How would this help One Simple Wish?
This is huge. I mean, for us, most of our gifts come in, $100 here and $200 there. So when we get gifts like this, I mean, we're able to make hundreds of wishes come true at once. And that's
And that's
amazing.
why we wanted to do it for you. Thank you so much, Danielle, for all the work that you do. And, for One Simple Wish and for doing it across the country. We appreciate it. We are happy we could do this for you, okay?
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for having me.